The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Shifted upfield. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vermeer. And it's Reinders. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Looking here to chip it through. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Reinders. Gattuso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's run loose here. Vermeer. Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Tchouaméni. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gullit.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Lobbed in behind. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tchouaméni, half an hour played now. Now it's Thuram. This is a promising build-up.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that's gone loose. Adriano. And it's Reinders. Thuram! It's loose and... oh, he's been caught on it here! Now there's a fine ball. That's going to go a long way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Done delicately. And this is Adriano. So no flag here. Flashes it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Driving on and making good progress. And he welcomes it in. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No way through. And this is Adriano. Roberto Carlos. Header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is one way to stop him. Adriano, Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni, and the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after. Great chance! He's got a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it, shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Del Piero chasing after it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van de Ven. And it's Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Mbappe. He's found some space. Can he finish? That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bale. And here's Del Piero. And the shot's on here. It's Bale! Oh, good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Well,
22.
the two coaches are
Roberto
signalling
Carlos.
changes here, both
El
at the same
dorsal
time.
24. Serán
So they have it
sustituidos
all to
por
do
el
again.
dorsal 23.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the clearance is short. Vieira has given away a free kick. Chouameni closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He's having a good look here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Van de Ven. It's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The final 5 minutes. Yamal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yamal going like a man possessed at the moment. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá 4 minutos de
4
descuento.
extra minutes added on. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
5.